government generate over 2 billion naira transaction value for small-scale farmers with constitution of mid-level agro-produce hubs. Minister of Aviation visited aircraft manufacturing company in Brazil. On the front end, Peru imposes curfew after kidnap murder of 13 mine workers. In sport, Super Eagles striker Ahmed Musa to lead team in exhibition Unity Cup tourney. Now the details. I am Taiwo Baruwa. Since the establishment of the mid-level agro-produce hub at Idioro, Mushin, and commencement of market operation, over 2 billion naira transaction value have been generated for small-scale farmers and agro-producers, and minimizing post-harvest losses and improving the quality of their produce. Commissioner for Agriculture and Food Systems, Abiola Olusonya, who stated this at the ongoing 2023 ministerial press briefing at Alausa to showcase the activities and programs of Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu's administration in the last 2 years of his second term in office, said additional 3 mid-level agro-produce hubs are at various levels of construction at Agigi, Abijo, and Okwebi. In the last year under review, through the Food Bank Support Program, over 1 million households have received support through Food Bank interventions, while over 800,000 households benefited from food subsidy programs, cushioning vulnerable families against economic shocks. The administration's Urban Farming Initiative also provided support for Lagosians, especially women, to establish households, poultry, snail, or vegetable farms, improving nutritional agency and creating alternative value chains that lessen reliance on expensive and imported goods. According to Olusoya, the government provided 100 million naira agri-thon grant to 26 young entrepreneurs to enhance agricultural productivity and strengthen food security, while phase 2 of the Lagos Central Food Security Systems and Logistics Hub under construction in Ekwe will soon be completed.
Entrepreneurs in the agricultural space towards enhancing agricultural innovation, the utilization of technology, and we have over 100 entrepreneurs now within the membership with the aim of inducting several more. And last year we had actually given out grants in about 100 million cash grants, which we provided to 26 of these businesses. And this, we are also collaborating with the Lagos State Employment Trust Fund, which serves as a channel.
Olusoya stated that 15,000 agricultural produce traders across 57 local government and local council development areas of the state, including barracks, received 50,000 naira each under the Lagos Market Trader Money Program. Our correspondent Adeola Akinele quotes the commissioner as saying that through a $750 million facility secured from the World Bank of the NG Cares project by the federal government, Lagos State allocated $20 million for its implementation, aiming to provide economic relief and recovery support to identified vulnerable persons over a 24-month over period. To transform the infrastructural development of Ekpe local government area, the chairman Ekpe local government, Surani Mashao, has completed the construction of Shino Dikpe Road with interlocking stones, making it ready for inauguration soon. The chairman's chief press secretary, Olawale Yusuf, in a statement said the completed road with interlocking would transform the economic potential of Shino Dikpe and Ekpe local government as a whole. Yusuf said that Anima Shaun's leadership is driving progress in Ekpe, exemplified by the Shino Dikpe Road construction project. He urged residents to collaborate with the local government in maintaining and protecting the road from being damaged. The statement equally advised the resident of Shino Dikpe Road to take ownership of the project and ensure it is well protected. The federal government has approved a new service by the National Identity Management Commission, NIMC, to make it easier and safer to verify people's identities using their national identification number. NIMC's head of corporate communications, Kayode Adegoke, in a statement said the presidency has also instructed all ministries, departments, and agencies to use this new NIN authentication service for identity checks. He explained that this move supports NIMSI's duty to provide a reliable digital ID system for Nigerians and legal residents. Adegoke said the platform encourages trust and allows people to manage how their information is shared. He stated that the service comes with several benefits: better security, protection against unauthorized access to personal data, and giving people the power to control their data sharing settings. Adegoke said the launch of NIN Auth shows NIMSI's continued efforts to improve identity verification in Nigeria. The new service, called NIN Authentication, can be used through the web, mobile apps, or API. And now to the rest of the stories. The Minister of Aviation and Aerospace Development, Festus Keyamo, has advised the popular aircraft manufacturing company Embraer in Brazil in a continued effort to make aircraft leasing accessible to airline operators in Nigeria. The minister's media aide, Tunde Mashood, in a statement said the trip was in adherence to President Bola Tinubu's directive to establish a direct air route between Nigeria and South America. Mashood said the minister landed in Brazil in the company of the Director General of the Nigerian Civil Aviation Authority, Chris Najomo, and representatives of local Nigerian airline operators. His visit is also scheduled to discuss a possible direct air link between Nigeria and South America. It will be recalled that the federal government had last year signed the Cape Town Convention, a treaty that enhanced lessers' confidence in Nigeria's airline operators. Bayelsa State Governor Doye Diri has called on African leaders to make concerted efforts to build regional unity and integration among countries on the continent. Diri made the call during a courtesy visit by the delegation from the Central African Republic, led by the Minister of State for Education, Raitian Zengas, at the Government House, Yenagoa. The governor, who was represented by his deputy, Lawrence Erujapo, stressed the need for African leaders to remove all existing barriers to the free movement of people, goods, and services in order to achieve sustainable development. He maintained that closer ties among African countries would enable them to harness their resources to make the continent a better place in terms of economic development and the overall well-being of its people. Diri said Africa's inability to bridge the divisive gaps created by the scrambling and partitioning of the continent by foreign imperial forces has placed it at an disadvantage, following developed countries to expropriate its natural resources for their own development. In foreign news now, the Peruvian government has imposed a nighttime curfew in Patas province, where 13 kidnapped mine workers were killed last week. President Dina Balute also ordered that mining activities be suspended for a month while extra police and soldiers are deployed to the region. La Poderosa and Peruvian company, which owns the global gold mine at which the men worked, said they had been kidnapped by illegal miners colluding with criminals on April 26, and their bodies were found on Sunday. President Balute said that the armed forces would take full control of La Poderosa mining area. The discovery of their bodies on Sunday and forensic evidence suggesting they were shot point blank more than a week before they were found has caused further shock. In sport now, Kano Pillars forward Hamed Musa is set to make a return to the national team as he is expected to lead the Super Eagles at the Unity Cup exhibition tournament, which will hold from May 26 to 31 in the United Kingdom. Kano Pillars revealed this via a statement on their official X account. Musa's last appearance for the Super Eagles was against Guinea during a pre-AFCON 2023 friendly on January 8, 2024. The Nigeria Football Federation is yet to release the official squad for the tournament, although it is being speculated that the tournament will be prosecuted by mostly home-based players. Nigeria will play in the exhibition tournament alongside rivals Ghana, Jamaica, and Trinidad and Tobago at the G-Tech Community Stadium, the home ground of a Premier League side Brentford. The Super Eagles will play Ghana in their first game of the tournament on Wednesday, May 28, after Jamaica and Trinidad and Tobago's opening game on Tuesday, May 27. That's it on the news at 4, but just before we go, maintain adequate distance from the vehicle ahead of you to avoid collision. You can follow us and like all of various social media platforms: X at Traffic Radio 961, Facebook Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM, Instagram Lagos Traffic Radio 961. Subscribe and watch our news and programs live on YouTube at Traffic Radio 961. You can also visit our website www.trafficradio961.ng. Did you know that under the Sanwo-Olu administration, 18,000 teachers were trained under EcoExcel? You can get more details on the Lagos State Government website. To end the news, here are the highlights of the major stories. Since the establishment of the mid-level agro-produce hub at Idioro Mushin and commencement of market operation, over 2 billion naira transaction value have been generated for small-scale farmers and agro-producers in minimizing post-harvest losses and improving the quality of their produce. Commissioner for Agriculture and Food Systems Abiola Olusoya stated this at the ongoing 2025 Ministerial Press Briefing at Talausa. The Minister of Aviation and Aerospace Development, Festus Keyamo, has visited the popular aircraft manufacturing company Embraer in Brazil in a continued effort to make aircraft leasing accessible to airline operators in Nigeria. We also told you that the Peruvian government has imposed a nighttime curfew in Patas province, where 13 kidnapped mine workers were killed last week. Finally, sport canopieless forward Ahmed Musa is set to make a return to the national team as he is expected to lead the Super Eagles at the Unity Cup exhibition tournament, which will hold from May 26 to 31 in the United Kingdom. For contact with the newsroom, send a message to info@trafficradio961.ng. That ends the news broadcast compiled by Coyote Mafalashiri. I am Taiwo Baruwa. Thank you for listening. Good afternoon and welcome to the return trip.